Welcome everyone to General Manager's Corner, and today we have Luistro, who's General Manager at Savannah Yacht Club. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Howard.
I appreciate it. Before we get started, I wanted to take a minute and just ask you a little bit about your career arc and how you got to your position today.
So I've been in the club industry for over 25 years, and I actually started off as a busboy in a private club. Didn't think I was going to be in the club industry for a while. I wanted to go to college to be a physical therapist, but I fell in love with the club industry. I've always been around water, yacht clubs, and my career just started to grow through college. And I fell in love with the industry and constantly wanted to be around the club environment. And so it's just amazing to see what members come together, and literally their common goal is to have the best of the best in a specific area with a shared experience. And so leading up to Savannah Yacht Club, and luckily enough being accepted there to share their dreams and their goals and make it a reality. And that's why I'm very fortunate to team up with you and have some great professionals to be around us to carry out the future of the club. So very blessed to be where I'm at today.
That's wonderful. That's a great story, that whole career path. Now that you're at Savannah Yacht Club, obviously a very vibrant club, a lot going on. What do you see as like maybe an amenity that's missing with regards to the boating and aquatic aspect, and how do you intend to sort of address that?
We're seeing that our boaters need to have this casual dining aspect that we're missing. We have such a very active boating community where they're going offshore fishing, inshore as well, but even going to the local beaches. And when they're done, they kind of take care of their vessels, but there's just not that center point for everybody to sit down and have a casual glass of wine, a beer or a cheeseburger, if you will. And so right now we're trying to address that with one of the great ancillary properties where we're trying to program where we have a food truck and try to put together a weekend destination to try to create some momentum of doing casual dining after boating, paddle boarding, or kayaking, as we're finding out. We actually have some members that are foiling out there in the river, and they're so tired afterwards, they're looking for a glass of wine. All dressed up. They don't want to be dressed up. They're soaking wet from all their gear. They just want to sit down. And so we're looking to find that spot for them this year when it comes to that boating side of it.
I think love hearing about the food truck, a very creative way to sort of like meet some member needs. What other sort of amenities that you have in the works at your club that you think would be sort of something that's a little bit different from like a standard, say, non-boating club?
So right now we're working on an outdoor pool bar kitchen concept. And I think that resort experience, because I think we have the best layout in Savannah where we butt up against the Wilmington River, to kind of capture that sunset, and if not that sunrise, on a pool setting and having the true F&B operation, if not the facilities, to manage that experience. And there's something to say that's almost unique and special to each member, that they have that opportunity to watch some of the best sunsets in the country at the pool. And so we're really excited to hopefully get that online later on this year. And so I think that's pretty unique to us.
I think what's really also unique to you guys is sort of the lifestyle of just Savannah Yacht Club, plus just sort of the boating life in general. Looking forward, if you were to sort of cast an eye to the future, how do you see your plan sort of unfolding, or the club's plan unfolding, to sort of create this really unique and wonderful lifestyle for your members?
So when I first got to the club, I noticed that the members would stay on property for maybe about 90 minutes. And I didn't understand why, because there was so much to do. And I come watch and see some of their patterns where they'll go boating, they'll go to the pool, but then they'll just go home right afterwards. And so I'm trying to find that linchpin. And so I'm trying to create these mini outlets for the membership, so there's a connectivity that it's unique. When I say unique, service and experience is the same no matter where you're at. We just finished putting in 4 new pickleball courts. And so now there's this drive of hospitality, but better yet, member experience on the courts that they're looking for. And so I think that's going to also go up in the priority list to create that hub and create that outdoor deck area with an outdoor, I hate to say a tiki bar, there's probably something nicer to say, but that kind of outdoor bar element that you can watch sometimes 32 active pickleball players enjoy what we've created. It looks like a natural setting, and I got to find that center point of this hospitality hub that's going to connect our tennis and our pickleball players together and have that court sports venue. So I think that's kind of cool.
I think you're talking about the member experience at the yacht club. A lot of clubs right now are dealing with technology and how to incorporate it. What is the plan for your club with regards to technology?
So we're examining our Wi-Fi structure. We really haven't spent a lot of good time looking at the heat map of the entire campus. The campus is 24 acres large. And so a member, when they get on property, that connectivity has to be there. So I need that infrastructure because it deals with the point of sale, it deals with security cameras, but then also the technology of knowing who's on campus. And so probably in the next 2 months, my heat map study will be done. We're actually going to fortify the Wi-Fi structure, and then we're going to start to implement cameras throughout. Then from there, the technology of the point of sale, and really create this online app ordering process throughout. Court sports reservations done on your app will happen, so you don't even have to call anymore. You can just show up on the courts. The team knows you're arriving at 11 a.m. and the courts will be ready for you. So we're trying to introduce that this year.
Right. That's wonderful. Thank you for taking the time to meet with us. We appreciate it.
Howard, thank you. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.